Hello, how are you? Where are you watching from? Let me know where you're watching from. How are you? How are you? Jofes Elias, Miriam. Wagura, how are you? Thank you for coming on board. Are you doing the tap tap? Thank you for the tap tap, guys. When you tap tap, let guys know we have live. Thank you for the tap tap. Thank you for the tap tap. When you hit the like several times, you're letting guys know we're here. Miss Marie, thank you for the tap tap. Prince K, how are you? Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate the tap tap. Wow. All right. CK, how are you? Thank you guys for the tap tap. I appreciate that. Kate Maina, most welcome. Please share the live. Please share the live. I appreciate that. And thank you for hitting the like. Teacher Kip, how are you? Mabel Chosen, how are you? Thank you guys for doing the tap tap to let guys know we have arrived. Thank you guys. Babika, I see you. Good morning. I have a very wonderful discussion for you today. Esther Leah, most welcome. Where are you watching from? Ruth Mutuma, how are you? Thank you for the tap tap. Kumekucha, you're saying you follow us on Facebook. That's good. Eldoret, Rosie, I see you. Kitui, I see you. Jeremy, thank you, Dollar. Nora from Tanzania. Joro Nakuru represented. All right. Justus, how are you, my brother? Ruth Mutuma is in the US. Most welcome, Ruth. Uganda, Lebanon is here by Lucky. All right. Thank you guys for the tap tap. Kakamega by Miss Ayuma. Rachel is in Kitui. Sarah from Uganda. BM Fitness Githurai is tuned. Iran, Murithi, very good. Kilimani, Nairobi, Uganda. Masijim. Vini from Tironin, Texas. Ruth Mutuma is in US, Texas. Good morning, Coach Kasarani Jerry Kibushi. Embu tuned by Kaka Justin. Harmon is in The Hague. All right. Colofelo from US. From South Africa, sorry, Colofelo, most welcome. Millie from Spain. From Spain. Just as you said, I once called you and you helped me think. Thank you. Most welcome, my brother. National Police College, Main Campus, Kiganjo, tuned. Carolina. Canada is inside. Payton from USA. Thank you, guys. All right. So guys, I welcome you for this live. Today, I want to talk about what is the right time to date. What's the right time to choose a partner? What's the right time to think about marriage? When the right time to open your life for the opposite sex? This culture is full of madness. Kids in high school are talking about relationships. Kids in college are talking about a relationship. People who don't even know where they're going with life, they're talking about love relationship. They spend a lot of time scrolling online, exchanging these, activating their feelings getting excited. We have a lot of confusion around relationships. Nobody knows when is when. When is the right time to date? When is the right time to choose a partner? When is the right time to open your doors for love? Love is very intoxicating. We look forward to it. We yearn for it. Some of us lacked it from where we grew, and we want to feel loved, want to feel accepted and validated. Some of us are just craving for acceptance, for validation, to belong, to be accepted, to feel good. When is the right time to think about love? Anytime somebody is not in school, is not working, or anytime somebody is not in their parents' home, they think they should start looking for love and preparing for their own marriage now. The culture makes it look like you should be in relationships to prepare for marriage. The culture makes it like you should be in something. You should have a relationship so that you can prove that you prepare. It looks like you should have somebody. I've been this person for 3 years now. I'm preparing for marriage. There's this lady we have been dating for so long now. You're thinking of moving to the next level. My relationships never last past 1 year, past 2 years. Culture preaches relationships as if it's a prelude and a build-up to relationship. But what is the truth? Where are we? What should you be thinking about? When is the right timing? And when do you know you're ready? I'll give you 3 rules and I will save your life. I will save you a marriage that has a weak foundation and a shaky structure that you cannot grow in. I will save you from plugging yourself in spaces that cannot accommodate everything you are meant to become, and you're forced to remain small to remain in that marriage. I'll tell you 3 rules when to know when is the right time to start dating, when's the right time to look for a person, when's the right time to get a person, when's the right time to move into love. The first rule is you date when you've entered the era of peace. When you've entered the era of peace. And I'll read for you something from this book, our new runaway bestseller called The Gentleman's Playbook. Let me read you a snippet from the Gentleman's Playbook. It's called, "You will know you have finally found the true love when you don't feel anxious when they are quiet, because silence doesn't mean problems anymore. Your mind no longer overthinks during intervals of private activities. There is no more patterns of silence before storm. Your love life has entered into an era of peace. Also, your partner apologizes without getting defensive, and you don't have to corner them before they own up. It becomes commonplace for either of you to take the bigger blame just to put the other at ease. You can be upset and they don't punish you because they don't see your emotions as a betrayal. You can disagree with them without fearing for your life or postponing the issue forever. When your life has entered an era of peace, that's the right time to get into relationship, into marriage, into love. Why? You've reconciled with your past. You've forgiven those who have hurt you. You've accepted your life. You've found a career that gives you stability. You've found where you're going with your life. Peace comes from reconciling with life, discovering what you want, making peace where you come from, and becoming selective with who you want to belong into your life. If you get into relationships when you're not yet at peace with your self-esteem, at peace with your parents and your past, at peace with your career, at peace with your path in life, that relationship will be a bandage for the lack of peace, and it will not be sustainable. It will be based on the chaos and tension that is in your life. Just like we remove bandage when you get healed, it will become irrelevant when you finally get healed. That bandage is just relevant for the wound. When you're no longer wounded, it loses relevance. So I want you to find peace before you find a relationship, so that it can be a place. It can be an establishment in the place you want to live. Find relationships when you've found peace. There's a bundle for dating called, this is Love Bundle, the Lasting Love Bundle. It is dating right. It is Before You Say I Do and the book Lasting Love. This bundle of 3 books, 3 volumes, it will help you. It's only 3,000, this bundle, to help you date correctly and find lasting love. These 3. Establish lasting love where you are, find love and maintain it. If you're in that stage, get that bundle. It's only 3,000 shillings. And it's on benjaminzuluglobal.com. You can click there. Number 2 as to when you are ready for dating, as to when you can now go looking, as to when you can now open your life, is when you have completed the cycle of self-discovery. It's a cycle because there are many components to knowing who you are, how you can live, what works for you, what you are here to do, what is the purpose of your life, and what matters to you. The cycle of self-discovery is a journey of growth. For most people, it is 5 years in the minimum. 5 years of focused growth. For most people, it starts when they leave home all the way to 25. So between 18 to 25, that's the best time for self-growth. That's the best time for discovery materials, watching shows, following content. You should open for love when you're finished knowing what works for you, when you're finished knowing where you're going, your talents, your strengths, your preferences, your strengths, your principles, things that you can't negotiate. When you have completed the cycle of self-creation, self-revelation, self-discovery, self-esteem, self-discovery, it's a journey. Don't date people who have not been on a journey of self-discovery. You will pay for it. Because they're not in control of their moods, you'll be forced to control their moods for them. Because they're not in aware of where they're coming from, you'll be forced to be aware for them. Because they're not at peace with their past, you'll be forced to become their peace. Yeah? If you're in that journey of discovering yourself and that cycle of knowing where you're going, these 2 books will sort you out. This bundle of Healing Your Inner Self to Commence Your Best Life and Toxic Relationships, this bundle of 2 volumes will make you a lot. All right, boss, Nas boss, please inbox again. Sorry if you sent a message, we did not see it. Inbox again, we'll chat you. These 2 volumes will help you. That bundle. And then lastly, you know you are ready for dating when you have found where you want to take your career. When you're not sure about your career, don't date, because careers affect how we live and who we are. It is part of our identity and part of our preoccupation in life. Do not settle for marriage when you don't know your career identity. You may marry a person who will not support you because you never put that forward. You never required it as a support you need. All right? So when you have established where you're going with your career, that's the best time to date. Again, when it comes to career, we have 2 books. It's called Mastery and Millionaire Moves. Mastery and Millionaire Moves. These books will help you establish your career, and if you're a man, add Gentleman's Playbook. These 3, the volume of 3 for men and 2 for the women. The women book will come later, but these 2 are the ones for career, and if you're a man, add this one. Yes, yes, I do. I do therapy. You can inbox me there. We can discuss. I do that. That's part of my job. All the 10 books are on benjaminzuluglobal.com, and you can get them right away, physical, hard copy, inbox us, or just go to benjaminzuluglobal.com. Our WhatsApp number is up there. You can also chat us on WhatsApp if you click that. So how do you know it's time to date? When you have found peace, when you have healed from your past, when you've processed where you're coming from. Number 2, you know it's time to date when you've finished a cycle of self-discovery. The books are not on Amazon, they're on benjaminzuluglobal.com. You have done self-discovery and healing. And number 3, you know it's time to date when you've found where you're going with your career. Those are the 3 key leads. Don't go for relationships just because you feel lonely. That loneliness could be a symptom that you have not made peace with your life. Don't rush to feel it with any relationship. All right. Let me know whether you have any questions. Let me pick a few questions here. Yes, the books are on benjaminzuluglobal.com. They're not on Amazon, but you can find us there. Wangoi, you are saying amazing tips. Thank you. Most welcome, Wangoi. If you don't follow these things, you'll establish a marriage that cannot last. Yes, it has been. When did you discover your career? I discovered it at around the time I was in the campus, and I did just what I'm telling you. I'm 26, just finished campus. Can I start dating? 26 is okay. 26 is okay. If you have finished the other cycles, that age is okay as long as you've prepared and you've read these books. Get this set of these books. It will help you a lot. These are good investment. The bundle, they'll help you to prepare. Who else has a question? Are your books available on Google Play Books? Not yet. We have not yet put them there, but we are going to right now. Just get them on benjaminzuluglobal.com. All right, Facebook. I always learn something from your wisdom nuggets. Thank you, Millicent Asola. Thank you. Thank you. Eva Kwamboka, I see you. I met you when I was in high school, Itoloni girls, and I've never met you since then. Lena, at least you are here. At least you are here. We have met here. Most welcome, Lena. All right. All right. Anybody else, guys, with a question? I wanted to pick a few questions. And are you ordering our books? They're on benjaminzuluglobal.com. You can get them there. All right. Your teachings have changed my life. Thank you. Yes, I read books. There's also mentorship that played a major role in my youth. Just like you guys are mentoring you here, what you're discussing here is part of mentorship. What do you do if your partner takes the other gender and make you apologize for it? Why would you apologize for it? Can you read Toxic Relationships? Ruth, you are being manipulated. Read this book, Healing Your Inner Self to Commence Your Best Life and Toxic Relationships. There's no way you can apologize for when the other person is flirting. You don't understand yourself? Read these two books, Ruth. I love your mentoring. Thank you. Don't be manipulated like that. It's not fair. Naomi Praise, thank you so much. So guys, I love you so much, and I'll see you on as you order the books and on our next podcast. Thank you.